And you can't just take this word and hear it and not act on it. That's what he's really saying. That a lot of Christians are saying, well, I've got faith, and I'm just going to wait and see what God's going to do. He said, look, I've done everything I'm going to do. I put Jesus in the right-hand throne of God's temple. I connected him to you like a vine in the branch. That word that I've given is the word of faith. And that word of faith comes alive when you hear the message preached about Christ. So what that's saying is that you take that word and put it into action. I'll go back and clarify that a little bit. Let's say that now faith is the substance. Now faith is the word. Check this out. Even though there's no evidence of it, you got to believe it and receive it, even though you can't put your hands on it. And then the way that you know that you're releasing it is that you'll walk right on into your destiny. When you know that you're not releasing it is when you have fear and have all kind of concern, and you're taking in everything around you, looking at what the news media said. That's not exercising your faith. When you exercise your faith, you keep your mind stayed on what the word says, and he keep you in perfect peace, and you go on and take steps even when there's no staircase. And I know sometimes it's hard for people to really understand, but if you do that, I promise you God will release his blessing on a daily basis. When I go back and I think about the Israelites, when they went out in the wilderness, they had to release their faith to go out there. And when they got out there, God released manna that fell right down from the sky that fed them every day. He wanted them to pull their strength from him in their faith. How you do that is when you can't see, when things don't look right, you go on and believe anyway. When things are going in the wrong direction, you don't have to go back and ask God again. He's already made provisions for you. He says in 3 John, 1st chapter, 2nd verse, and I love this verse because he says this, my beloved, I wish above all things that you would prosper in all things, be in perfect health, even as your soul prosper. Now, I want you to stop for a minute and think about that. He's saying, really, I provided everything that you need for you to prosper. But I need you to release your faith by going on and stepping into your destiny and calling those things that are not as though they were. I need you to speak to the enemy when we come. I need you to disregard all the shadows that look like death, saying that you're not going to make it, because I already set the table up for you. Your table's already set up. I want you to do something. Say this, I'm going to release my faith now and walk into my destiny. So I want you to just say it with me. It doesn't make any difference how impossible it seems. It doesn't make any difference how many obstacles or difficulties that are in front of you. If you got enough faith to take that word and put it in your mouth and speak it out of your heart, I believe God will open up doors for you.